part of our Constitution. You know, the right to bear arms is because that's the last form of defense against tyranny.
And you'll find that every one of them are either ex-mental patients on some kind of prescription psychiatric drug, such as Ritalin or Prozac, or the one that this Harris boy has been revealed to have been taking, and either used to be or still are under the care of a mental health care professional. They're programmed, and they're programmed to go off and do these things when they receive some kind of an audio-visual stimulus. Now, if you want to see how that works, go watch the movie The Manchurian Candidate.
And stop telling me, what if you're a good guy? A good guy doesn't stockpile weapons like that. If you stockpile weapons and bullets and ammunition and flak jackets, you are not a good guy. You're a bad guy waiting to happen. There's a direct correlation between people who gather these weapons and white supremacists. Guns of this destructive capacity do not need to be in our hands because they're doing exactly what they're intended to do, which is kill a lot of Americans real fast.
Stop. Just shut up.
ISIS hasn't killed nearly as many people as other people, as domestic terrorists. And we refuse to see them or say anything about it. Isn't the old adage, if you see something, say something? You always know what color the person is by the terminology the media uses or doesn't. Like if they never mention the color of the assailant, you know what color they are. If they say things like in custody, you know what color they are. If they say things like under investigation or dead on arrival, you know what color they are.
This is from the police scanner earlier. And what I think this is like it's a live drill. This is a drill that they're doing, and they're playing it off as it's a real event on the television. So that's why they're calling him an actor. But this is the police officers on the scanners calling him Robert Bowers, the shooter, by his name, and also calling him an actor. Robert Bowers. Rob Bowers. 7171. Actor's name is Rob Bowers, 46 years old.
Dylan Roof, who walked into a church and killed 9 people, the same way that you have mass shooters after mass shooter after mass shooter.
Stop.
The most dangerous place for black people to live is in white people's imagination.
Did you say anything to him before or after or during?
No, I didn't say anything to them before or anything.
When you murder 9 people at a church in South Carolina, you go to Burger King.
Sylvia Johnson told us what the shooter said before he opened fire.
Y'all raped our women, and now you taking the country. And this have to go through. I have to do this.
No, I didn't say anything to them before or anything.
Just shut up. Shut up.
Our party's most powerful weapon is racial tensions. By propounding into the consciousness of the dark races that for centuries they have been oppressed by whites.
Hey!
In America we will aim for subtle victory. While inflaming the Negro minority against the whites, we will endeavor to instill in the whites a guilt complex for their exploitation of the Negroes.
Hey! Stop.
I'm not saying that just because you're white you are racist. That is not true. And not be taken whisked away to jail, you can go to Burger King.
However, stop.
The problem they have with me is I believe white people also deserve human rights. They shouldn't face discrimination in jobs, promotions, and scholarships. And we have a media that puts out hate propaganda against white people and tries to incite hatred in black people across America against white people and against police officers.